Hey friends, Kristi here on this rainy day. Welcome to my kitchen counter. So I just ground some coarsely ground coffee because I'm gonna make some cold brew. Isn't this a beautiful picture? Nice glass, little non-skid surface at the bottom. There is an infuser in the side, the filter, which we're gonna use for cold brew. Can also be used for infused waters or tea. I'm just gonna use our little scoop. I'm gonna try to make this neat, get some of the ground coffee in. Now, the nice thing about grinding the coffee in the blender is I can do really ground coffee with just a couple of pulses. Or for finer coffee, like for the coffee pot, I can make it even finer, right? So we've got two different types of coffee. You want the coarser ground for your cold brew. Now, anybody love cold brew? Who thinks cold brew and iced coffee are the same thing? Because they're not, y'all, they are not. Cold brew, the beans never touch heat, never touch heat. So cold brew is less acidic, it's smoother. I like cold brew. I'm not a fan of coffee. I feel like that has a bitter aftertaste. So I've got my little filter in. I'm gonna just slowly pour. Probably gonna make a little bit of a mess. My husband once told me that the sign of a good cook is a messy cook. I think because I would kind of complain that he doesn't clean as he goes. But I wasn't the one that really cooked when we first got married, so I wasn't gonna complain for sure. I was the cleanup crew. But check this out. You'll just want to slowly add your water. You're adding 4 cups of water. This is definitely not a quick caffeine fix. But what's nice about this is once you get the water added, it's going to give you a nice cold brew concentrate. So it's literally going to make more than 4 cups of cold brew. I guess depending on how strong you like it. But I usually get at least 8, maybe even 10 cups of cold brew after this process. And you can add a fun syrup to sweeten it up. You can add a raw sugar. There we go. I'm gonna put the lid right back on. You can let it just steep here on your counter. I'll put mine in the fridge. Now, again, difference between iced coffee and cold brew. Cold brew, the beans never touch heat, so it's smoother, less acidic. Iced coffee is literally your brewed coffee, you cool it down, you pour it over ice, right? And there's nothing wrong with that either. Now, I will say, I will come back on live, but check that out. It's already kind of steeping. Usually 18 to 24 hours where you're gonna have a nice cold brew that's nice and smooth. And you know, if you need a little kick of caffeine in the afternoon on a hot summer day, cold brew is nice. You can certainly serve the cold brew over ice as well. We have that frother that is amazing. You can do a cold foam, which is a fun way to dress up your cold brew. Lots of options. But check the comments, see how you can get this at an amazing deal. Amazing deal, y'all. All right. Have a fun day.